Just telling you this. This is the truth. When I met Jerry, he was a lot older, but I was pretty desperate. I had a 6-year-old daughter, and we didn't have any money, and I had to drop out of school. So they didn't want to pay for me to buy a house. And I thought I could kind of gradually go to school and do fine art because of my bipolar not being great. They wouldn't do it. So I had to do something different. I don't think I could have lived with Mom. Anyway, Jerry, he said he had a house. He said, money's no problem. He was trying to impress me, I guess, to get in bed with me, which I did. And I told him right away, I said, I have bipolar. Is that a problem? And he's just a liar. And so I didn't find out until I was about 3 months pregnant that he was in credit card debt. I had no idea. I had agreed to get engaged. I mean, it was a fairy tale, but I believed it. I was naive. I was 28. And he was a lot older. And I thought, well, this is kind of a fair trade. He gets a pretty young girl to start over. It's a fair trade. But, no, see, I didn't find out. I went up and then I found he had like 3 or 4 credit cards and he was indebted for. And I organized that, how to lower your payment. We couldn't afford it. He was living in a he had to pay child support, but he couldn't afford the credit card bills. And so that was an eye-opening thing. And then, of course, Dad got involved, and then things got real crazy, and I moved out west because everybody was screaming to have an abortion. Hillary knew. Wasn't going to have an abortion. It was crazy. But I will tell you that he's a liar, and I am grateful that he lied to me. And a couple times I got physical with him because it just was lies. The drinking wasn't nearly as problematic as the lies about stability and money. $30,000 loan he co-signed for Randy. We could barely meet our bills, and sure, we bought a $2,500 pony so I'd have something to do, and then I taught preschool, and I worked to buy Thomas. I would go over in the mornings and shovel manure to pay for Thomas. I think the kids idolize him because he was very calm, cool, and collected, but he was also passive aggressive. He would drive 75 miles an hour 12 inches from a bumper. I didn't want to have sex with him. He lied to me. I couldn't stand to touch him. It was awful. But anyway, if the kids are like all, bipolar mom, lying addiction father with alcoholism, I did the swim team. I did the horses. I helped schedule any kind of vacation, which Jerry was nice to go along, but he drank all the time. So I'm just saying that Jerry would say stuff like, oh, your mom will hurt you if she's bipolar. Get away from her. When I would get mad, and I just blew it, I knew that the stress from money would bother me. So that's why when Jerry said it wouldn't be a problem, that I thought this would be good. I thought, well, good, I don't have to have that stress. So I signed up for something I didn't ask for, and he lied to me. So the stress was very difficult. Not loving him, not wanting to have sex with him, the passive aggressiveness, the lack of communication, me not being able to get a job, to get out of it. I'm happier now, and I'm working on my art. But, just try to help the kids try to understand. But right now they think Jerry's just God.